Alright, so we will start like till here we have done. We will start on tables, fields, columns. Like
Okay.
we will see what are tables and how we can create and list and forms.
Sure.
So we talk about ServiceNow table basically. Let me open tables in ServiceNow. So what is table basically? Table basically is where we have our data stored on a specific table. Mostly the table is there. In terms of ServiceNow, if we talk about all the data is stored in some table.
Okay.
And what this table is like, table is a collection of records. So if we talk about incident table, so incident table will have all the incident record only.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
Sorry, did you have? I missed the last sentence. Tell me.
Okay, so basically incident is there. If we try to get all the record from incident, then we will only get the incident record, because those incident records are defined in particular table schema. So that is called table. And there are multiple tables in the system out of the box, which we call it as system tables, and some of the tables which we will create, so those are called like the custom tables. But basically every time the table creation is not a customization or the custom application we are creating. It's like we are creating a custom table but within a global scope most of the time. And if we are creating a genuine custom application where the data is segregated, then in that case we can create the application on that specific scope, and then table will be segregated.
Okay.
So basically if we talk about table is having a row, field and the record is a row and field is a column. So record is basically a complete row of one particular record. Okay, and column is a column. There are multiple columns inside each record, and that will build a table.
Yeah.
Right, so that is called the tables, and the use what all things is used under tables. Okay, and now in terms of ServiceNow, we have like some of the type of tables like base table, custom table, or extended table, right? So what is base table? Base table basically those are the core tables which is already present in the base ServiceNow system. So if we go to tables, so this is the tables, and there are core tables that is already existing in the base ServiceNow system.
Okay, bro.
Talking about extended tables, and one more thing, when we talk about base table, so base table is basically the table which is not extending from any table or which is not extended from any table. That is called the base table. Okay. And if we talking about extended table, so extended tables are those tables which is having their child tables in their schema. So if we talk about incident table, so incident is extending from the task. So so what does this mean is like the task is inheriting the incident table.
Okay.
Okay, so the task table is a extended table which is extending from incident to the task.
Actually, incident table will be the extended one, right? The task is the core base table, we'll
Yes,
call it, no? Okay.
not yeah, that only.
Hello?
And we have the custom table. So what custom table is like? Custom table is when we try to create any record in the system, in the tables record. So that is called the custom table. Basically it is created by some user, then it is called it as a custom table. Like it is not coming with the base system, or it is not coming with the out of the box version of ServiceNow. Okay, so that is called the custom tables basically. Okay, and custom tables can be in global scope also. In application scope definitely it is custom only, but in global also we can create our custom tables. So previously we used to do that because on earlier days there are so much of requirement which is not fulfilled using the configuration that is happening right now. Previously we have to create the custom table or create some logic that way, like it is utilizing the custom table. So it there we are writing a script and then we are achieving the desired result according to the requirement which is provided to us, right? And basically the table is having the map, schema map as well, which can define like how your table looks or how your table hierarchy looks in the system. So if we talk for an example, we have this incident table, right?
Yeah.
So this table is a child table basically from the task table, right? And now imagine this is the incident table, and now we will see the schema. So I have clicked on related links of the schema map, and it will show the relationship between my task table and the incident table. Okay,
Yeah.
and here we can expand the hierarchy as well if other table is extending or extended from any other table as well. See, it has shown all the tables which is extending the task table, right? But
Yeah.
we have opened for incident table, so it is highlighted in yellow color.
Okay.
Okay, similarly you can look for any table schema, like how your schema looks, and here you can basically check the columns also. See, these are the incident columns and these are the task columns, which is coming from the parent task table.
Okay.
All right, and one more thing, these are all tables which is also stored under one table, sysdb object. So this is the sysdb object table where all the system tables or the custom tables, whatever tables are there, we have created under this particular object. But that is also a table only,
Okay.
sysdb object, but they have added everything at one place, and this sysdb object we are utilizing so that everything will be shown in particular available space, right? If suppose they don't create sysdb object, how we will see the data? right? We cannot see the data
Yeah.
correctly, right?
Yeah, like how the incident records will be stored in incident table, the similar way the table, all the tables will be stored in this object. You're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they have created because so that people can view all the tables in particular one view.
Okay, bro.
Okay, just like incident only. If we are getting the list of incident, so we will see only incident. So similar
Okay.
concept is here. Whatever table is present in the system, you will get under sysdb underscore object. Okay,
Okay. Okay, bro.
and how you can go towards incident table and you can create. Let me open first incident. Now here you see under table form, this is backend table form. Okay, we have opened from here under tables and columns. So I already created lot many tables. So this is the system definition, this is the tables.
Okay.
Okay, these are all the tables stored, and these are tables and the columns will be displayed in a single list. Okay,
Okay, bro.
now this is the incident table. We have three columns, three tabs here. Section basically in terms of ServiceNow. First is columns, other is controls, and other is application access. So under columns, we would be having all the columns or the field that is part of the specific table. Here we are talking about incident. So these are all the fields which is part of incident table, and here some of the field could be coming from task table as well. Okay,
Okay.
so there we will get to know what are all task table fields, because it is very common to all the task in terms of incident, problem, change. All these tables are basically in a their parent table is task table. So mostly you will find similar things like assignment group, assign to, short description you will see everywhere, but that is coming from task table. Okay, now the control part is there because you I think you we will cover this topic later. This is access control, where we are basically making the table as extensible or making this live feed. But there is another thing, access control, which we will learn in later session. So this access control will basically control the access to this incident table.
Extensible. What is an extensible field, bro? Like we can use
Extensible
extend
means
like how?
people can extend this incident table. Right now what will happen if I try to create any table? Currently it is unchecked, right?
Yeah.
Now let's try to add child table, and now here if I try to search incident, I will not get it.
Okay. Then extensible should be marked as
Yes,
like there. Okay. Okay.
if I mark it as extensible, then it will display.
Then we can use as extensible table. Okay.
You see, now the incident is coming here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not creating it. I don't want to disturb out of the box configuration.
Mm-mm-mm.
I will go to my tables again. Yeah. Now this is the control part where extensible you have understood. Live feed is like basically the tracking of live feed is happening for this incident table. Okay.
Like it in the sense, what bro? Like what all actions are happening in the table, it will be logged or like what?
Okay, let me show you here. Where it shows exactly.
Bro, I just want to understand like one more thing. In your activities, no, it is showing about 24 hours ago, like the trade. How can we change this format? I am getting only time zone. Beside that, about 24 hours ago, did you configure this or it is like how?
It is basically showing you have to modify the user preference. You have to go to this user profile,
Mm,
not user profile, sorry, user profile.
preferences.
User profile we have to go and we have to click on preference, and then you have to
Okay.
go to this place, language and region.
Oh, okay, okay, bro.
So here we have multiple options, see.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, understand.
Okay, so you can save it.
Mm-mm.
So basically is what is live feed is basically right now we are not using it, but somehow it is available, but it is just like if any update is happening, that will be displaying under the incident table or wherever the live feed is enabled.
Displaying under the instant table in the sense it will be seen as a comments or workflows or
Basically the
anything
tagging,
activity.
tagging thing when we used to tag, right? But these ServiceNow has given already such thing. This is live feed only example. Okay.
Actually, my doubt is like, will it be shown in the activities section, like it in the sense or like
Yes,
what?
everywhere
No?
it shows. In activity
Oh,
section only it shows additional comments.
yeah. Okay. Okay, bro.
Now if I post it, the link,
Mm,
it will be tagged with a able tutor.
mm.
Okay. It is tagged already. He will be he will be getting the notification. Okay.
Okay.
And if we disable it, So that's why they are not using live feed, because they have already provided such mention feature here.
Okay, now even if you are typing something at the rate, you
Yeah,
shouldn't be able to see
it will add.
the
It will
okay.
add.
Okay.
It will add.
Then it will not make much difference even if we select the live feed or not,
So
no,
live
not
feed is
bro.
already legacy now.
Enable.
They are not using.
Oh, okay, 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 bro.
But this field is already available from longer time. So they
Mm-hmm.
didn't delete it.
Okay,
Otherwise they are not using, because lot of other features is already enabled in ServiceNow,
okay,
which will help. And basically this helps for hashtag also, and then mention, and then you can share information, such kind of things. So which we
okay,
can do over the LinkedIn, like hashtag, or we can do a mention also.
okay, okay, okay. Like links can we do? Like we can tag the
We
things and
Yeah, we
we can
can.
access from there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
And where it is showed.
And one more doubt, bro. Actually, what all tables, like what all actions you are doing in an instant table, how can we make it reflect in the workspace? I have this
So for
doubt
that,
from.
you have to configure it separately. Workspace is
Okay.
not developed on same UI. Workspace, we have to do the development inside UI builder.
Okay. I mean, if you are doing it inside the UI builder, will it get reflected in the parent also? I mean, a normal classic form also?
No.
Okay.
So something works with normal UI also, but some changes are present for UX actions. So they have provided their own actions or action layout under UI builder. So something displays under that, but there are many other things. So if you see, this is service operation workspace. We can change the
Yeah.
view. If we will change the view, we will see the fields which will be displayed under workspace. These are all the fields which is currently visible in workspace. So
Okay, if you configure here,
for
then if you are.
for
Okay.
form visibility, we can directly create the view. So if I open service operation workspace, incident will show these fields and these tabs. Let me show
Okay.
you.
Creating the view in the sense, like, what does that mean, bro?
View will be already created.
Okay, okay.
This is, every form has multiple views. Here you can see
Uh-huh.
there are lot of views
Yeah.
created. Self service you will see 4 5 fields. So based on
Mm-hmm.
view only the things are triggered. So suppose
Instant.
here you will see the
Actually,
similar display of fields.
okay. I have one doubt, bro. Here, you have changed the view, right? In the third tab, you have changed the view there, no? If we change the view as service operations workspace, and if we configure here in this page, right click, and if you click on configure in the third tab only, if you click on the configure and if you configure the form here, will it get reflected in service operations workspace, bro?
So if you
Ah,
want to add some field here, so you can go
yeah.
to form layout, you can select the view
Yeah.
there also.
Okay, okay.
Here also you
Oh,
can
here.
select the view. There are lot many views.
Okay, okay, understood. So if we select the view and then if we do the changes, it will get reflected in the respective view. Correct.
Yeah, only form
Okay.
related things.
Yeah, form related things. Understood.
Buttons are having separate configurations.
Uh-huh.
So workspace
Okay,
is
okay.
having development on multiple places. It's not very directly the changes you will do and workspace will see the result. No.
Okay, bro.
Sometimes you have to use the UI builder also for some of the things.
What is the difference between UI builder and the form layout, the configuration? Like, I mean, usually the both gives the same output, right? If not, like,
Form
am I
layout
wrong?
is just configuring the form, but in UI builder
Yeah.
you can create complete portal.
Okay.
Any type of page, any type of portal you can create, any type of website you can create under UI builder.
Okay.
It's not specific to workspace, it is globally people can create anything. Even if some
Mm-hmm.
person don't want to use the service portal, they can create complete portal inside a UI builder itself.
Okay. We
Unless
can
you have,
configure how.
unless the people have complete knowledge of that.
Okay. We can customize the things using that anything, right?
Yes.
Okay, bro.
So if you see, this is the workspace. Okay. And now these details are showing on top, short description, then description, right? This overview tab is coming due to the view of the workspace, this overview.
Yeah.
But if in details you will go, details is the main section of our form. See, this is detail section. Okay. And here you see short description, it is as it is. Number, caller, location, channel, category, subcategory opened. See, this side we have fields, and we have this impact section, impact assignment related record, cost resolution, right?
Yeah, everything is there.
And we have related records. So related record is the related list basically.
Yeah.
Task SLA, impacted services, that you can do everything in a form configuration. If you want to
Okay.
view any field or any change you have to do on form level, then you can modify it from here directly.
Okay.
Okay. So let me change the default view. And views can be created as custom also. Where is my default?
In the top, bro. Start now.
So this is my default view. Here we have talked about extensive live feed, and here is the prefix, like which start with inc. If incident number, if any incident is created, we have total string count is 10. Okay. So number of digit they have added as 7, and 3 digit is 3 number is alphabets inc. Okay. And it will start from 10,000 from backside. Okay, suppose this is 527, then before this 20 will be added automatically, because total 10 digits should be there. It can be more than that. How we want to configure it, it's upon that.
Okay.
And here use auto numbering to define a sequential identifying code. Okay. So this is by default available, but we can do the number maintenance also. Like where is my incident? every time I am creating incident, I am getting a new incident number, right?
Yeah.
See, 33. Again I will reload, it will increase the count. So as to maintain the consistency of the record being created in incident table. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is quite nice, and when you try to create task based record, or generally where you are trying to create something, some type of request, then this will be definitely used. Okay. And if you, and in custom table you have to make sure your number increment is working fine, so you can do the number maintenance also. This is the table, number maintenance. See, here we might be having for incident also. See, this is the entry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you can open this, and here it is written the things, and here you can click on show counter. Okay. If you define while create a table creation itself, it will do the things correctly. Okay.
Okay, bro.
If you define prefix, number, digit in a right manner, then it will execute automatically. This is access control. If I click here, there you will show the user role. Then what will happen? If the person is having this role, the person will be able to only see or view or edit this record, incident table.
Okay.
Okay, but incident is already having lot many access control. Okay, out of the box generally it has, but whenever you create any table, you will get 4 default ACL which will be available. Okay. When you create custom table, like it is read, write, create, delete. These 4 ACLs are definitely created, and then on top of that we can create whatever ACL is required to be created in terms of requirement. But nowadays mostly things happens without writing much or modifying any access control. Just by providing roles, we can fulfill the certain activities.
Okay.
Okay, so this is access control. We will talk about it in much detail when we will discuss about it. We have now application access. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is important part, like suppose this is incident table for an example, so it is showing everything accessible from all application scope. It is available for doing the integration, but it is not allowing the configuration of this table with the other application scope. So if suppose there is other application with other scope, then they cannot update incident record. They can only view but not mostly update the record.
Bro, actually, it is a global application, no? Which
Yes.
we can use in any custom application, right? Then allowing the configuration in the
Yeah.
sense?
So this, because incident is in global application, but
Yeah.
your custom table is in your scope application, then how you will access?
Okay, like some action in the custom table will not perform, will not
Yeah.
do
So
any
if you say
configurations to the global.
allow design time configuration of this table from other application scope.
Okay. If you select this as yes, then we can do the task. If
Yeah,
not,
we
it
can
can't.
perform the changes, activities.
Okay. Bro.
Generally the custom table is created for security purpose. Most of the time people should not be able to see the global side tables or the details.
Okay.
Here we have, if we disable it, we cannot trigger this for web service calls. Okay, so this is the security also, but Mostly if we don't want to do any integration, we can do it for restricting, but
Mm-hmm.
generally it is not required. So this thing mostly is as it is here.
Okay.
Now you see accessible from all application scope. What is this mean is data can be
Custom
visible.
applications. Okay.
Data can be visible from all application.
Mm.
Okay, but not update mostly.
Mm-hmm.
For that we have to allow the configuration to do for incident
Okay. This
from any custom table.
can read, can write, and can update will not be applicable to the custom scope, bro. Only allow configuration will be applicable, right?
No, this also will be applicable.
Then if you are keeping all application scopes, then the other custom application also can
But you
update the
should
things.
have the access for write or create or update, because these checkbox are not just checkbox. It is the ACL triggering on it. If you see
Okay.
can delete is not enabled, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It will show to me ideally, but it will not show if I impersonate with any other user. See,
Okay. The
delete is
delete
there.
button.
Okay, but
Yeah.
now if I impersonate even ITL admin also,
Okay. Because the permissions were not accessible in the incident table itself, right?
let me open this. So now if I go to incident table, this is the support person. He will click on all, and now he will open the incident. He will not see the delete button
Okay. Understood, bro.
because the user is from global application only, but still he is not able to see the delete button.
Mm-mm-mm.
And similarly goes with update button also,
Yeah.
with trigger with that, because the condition is there.
Mm-mm.
If you let me first go to admin. Now for example, where I can go, yeah, UI action. We will talk about it later, but I will show you. UI action is basically a button for any table, right? Now suppose this is update UI action. You will find lot of. Okay,
Yeah, we need to check with the table. Okay.
we will check for global. Okay, now if we open both of them,
Mm.
now you will see how the condition is added. See here it is checking can write this thing,
Okay, if he's eligible
right?
for updating
And
the record.
yeah,
Mm.
so that check is happening based on this only. Can write means can update or can create.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it is very much important. If you uncheck all, then ITIL user will only read the record. Let me show you. I have now disabled create or update. Now let's impersonate an ITIL user. Okay, ITIL user. Now I will open the record. Okay, so ACL might be granting access from role perspective. So you have to check the ACL also together with that. because it works with conjunction with the access control. Access control is the powerful thing which is used for basically restricting certain things. Let me revert back the configuration. Now let me quickly show one of the
ACL.
read write. So there are multiple created, so don't get confused. There would be now you see there are 4 rules written for incident write.
Yeah.
So either one of the ACL is providing one of the ACL is providing access already. See, ITIL user by default has this role, and now they are telling allow write for records. That's why he was able to write.
Okay, I mean, even if the checkboxes, I mean,
Yes.
upon the UI
Yes,
actions,
but
the ACL will act first.
yes, but it will check the condition under UI action also and under ACL. ACL is the first thing.
Okay, preference will be the ACLs.
Yes, because ACL is also created on read write operation.
Okay, bro.
Okay, so if from any place, if the access is coming to the user, then he will be having access. Okay, from that checkbox perspective, if that is true for that user, it will be editable. Similarly, in case of access control, if there are 5 access control, 4 is not passing but 1 is passing, then it will pass your criteria.
Okay, it is like OR gate kind of.
Suppose you create 3 ACL for write, one for admin, one for ITIL, one for other user. Okay, so you can do that also. But if you are providing access through admin user only, then you have to provide the admin role. And if you don't add any role to access control, it will by default give all the access, because it will be available for all the records. Just like this role ITIL is provided here, but there are other checks also. Incident state is not in 7.8, so basically the condition is added here. Okay, now I am not able to edit it due to some highly security settings. We can enable it through here. This thing will come in future, but I am telling you why it is disabled, so that you don't get confused. If I reload access control, I will be able to edit it.
Okay, ACLs will be done with the security admin role,
yes.
right?
Yes, and it's not necessary. Your company developer instance might be having high security settings role. Okay, as it is PDI, you can get directly.
Okay,
but in developer in client instance, you have to see whether you can get you have high security privilege or not. Okay, because there might be a case you are admin but you don't have the security admin role. Okay, that will also be a possibility.
Okay,
yeah, that can happen. I have seen that thing, that's why I'm telling. Now, okay, so this is the tabs sections. Now here we have ACL with related to incident. Nothing is added under security data filter. This is the label which we don't create. It is coming while the table is created. And database index is basically for maintaining the consistency, or for make, or if you want to create a join with other table and then generate a report, then database index will be utilized much. Okay, and this is coming from subscription, like license, like this is coming from this license model incident. Okay, now let's try to create a new table. Okay,
Yes, bro.
now oh, okay, sorry.
It is incident.
Under system definitions, we will click on tables and we will click on new. Why this user is set? Okay, security admin, let me remove it. It will show always red when you are in certain update set, when you select any application, when you select any high security privilege.
Okay.
It is highlighted, right? You might have seen.
Yeah.
You will see this red line.
Oh, top of the application.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
And here also under profile also red circle will be there.
Yeah.
Okay, and if suppose I remove this, even if you select the in progress update set, then also it will show red. Okay,
Okay, okay.
if you select
Update set means
update
like,
set, topic will come next, I will tell you.
okay.
Okay. So if we select any other application scope also, these are out of the box application scope, then also it will show red color, so that you understand, okay, you are in this application scope. Okay,
Okay, okay, okay, bro.
now I have clicked on tables to create a new table. Okay,
Yeah.
we will define a label here. What label? New table. Now it will automatically populate the database name. This is the internal name. You can modify it at the time of creation. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
but don't modify it after you have done the development and it is moved to test or production, then you are trying to change that name. Don't do that, because all the customization configuration will be done according to this table name. Okay,
Okay.
that's the reason we cannot do it. Now here we will create a new module, so it will be created one module here. Create mobile module, so it will create module for your mobile app as well. Okay, and if you want to add any existing module, existing menu, you can do that also. And this is remote table. Remote table concept is for basically the integration, where we can integrate and store our data in remote table. So basically it is at the end it is table only, but we call it as a remote table basically. Okay,
Okay, bro.
that's not making much difference, it's just the table only at the end. Now here I will create the new menu because I am not selecting any existing one. Okay, now coming to this columns, right now we don't have any columns created, right? We are creating a table. We will create this table without extending any table right now. Okay, now we will go to control. We will not touch this. We will not create ACL. Now Here we will do 10,000 so that it comes in 10 digit. And yeah, application access by default can read is checked. We have to select it also. Now we will click on submit. We can click on save also. Submit will go back to the list of tables.
Main tables, yeah.
This is our table, right?
Yeah.
Now if we will open it, ACL will be created by default. We don't have, because we didn't create any. Okay, I was showing the difference, but next time when we will create another table, we will extend it from other table and we will check this access control. Okay,
Yeah.
now application access, everything is fine. Now let's go to our table. We have created menu also, right? See, this is the new table. Application menu and the menu.
Module, yeah.
If we click here, nothing will display because we didn't add any field. Number will be there always. You don't have to create number field. It will be automatically, see, it is automatically adding 1, right?
Yeah.
I will reload form, it becomes 2. Again reload form, it becomes 3. It's quite interesting, right? And here you can go to configure form layout and you can try to create some of the fields. Field 1, field 2. These are the fields, and now let me submit. Now I have submitted it. Now let's go to new tables. Still it will show only number here, right?
Bro, after submitting, why didn't went back to the new tables list?
Because I was already present there previously, that's why. I have created the field, then it came back here.
Okay.
That's why I have habit of clicking here again, so that it behaves correctly. Here we can configure or personalize the list. So difference between personalize is like, I will add this field under my column. It will only display for me these two fields under related list. But if you want to add it for everybody, then you have to go to list, configure list layout. See, number is only added. Now if we will add this,
can we define the views related to particular, when configured
Yes.
to only particular users?
yes, we can define views for any tables.
Can you show, like, now you have created the default view where
So
you are
default is
selecting the-
automatically created for everything.
not this view, bro. Once go to the list, I will tell you. List. Here this list, the number field 1, field 2 is visible to you. Okay. If I am viewing, it should show only number and field. Like if I impersonate
So
to
that
my
is
name,
that
then
is your personalization. How you want to do it?
Like this default one, like now this number field 1, field 2 will be visible to everyone above.
Yes.
Like how did you configure this list control, like list
List
layout?
layout. You have to go to configure list layout.
Okay, can we define this list view to the different users? Can we do that or like no?
Yeah, we can define.
Okay.
We can define view is working for list also and form also, both the place.
Okay, bro. Yeah, understood, bro.
All right. It
Yeah.
will be now. I can configure it for me. It will work.
Yeah,
Listen
it is
this.
personalization, no?
Yeah.
Like like you are the developer and you want to personalize the list separately to some other person,
And
like
now,
able tutor.
if I click on reset to column default, it will be set back.
Okay. What is my doubt is for system administrator, it is number field 1, field 2. If you impersonate as able tutor, it should show as number and field 1. By default, for them, it should show. Can we do that?
No.
Okay.
Default will be applicable for all the user.
Okay.
You
We
cannot
can't
do.
define the
We cannot
default
define.
based on the users.
No, we cannot define
Okay. Okay, bro.
because preference is user preference. That his call. That's his call. How you want to see.
Okay.
If there are 1 lakh user and every 1 lakh user is telling we want different view, how you will do?
Okay.
So that's why something is there called default. If you want to personalize, you can do the personalization for you.
Okay, but customization will be the only default for everyone.
Yes.
Okay, bro.
Now let's try to create one more table. This will populate automatically. Now we will extend it from task. Okay.
Okay.
Now it will inherit some of the task field. Okay, I will add auto number also. I will add 0. I will create access control also here. I will click on submit. Now this is other table. You see some most of the fields are inherited from the task table.
Okay.
We can create ours also in this table, but we can use the task table also, task table fields.
Okay. How we will know like what are all the fields inherited from the task? We need to go to there, or here is there any personalization we can? Is there any field?
You can do it. You can go to that field especially.
Okay.
Now see the access control is created because I have marked it as checked, and it has created create, read, write, delete. I told you 4 ACL will be created. Okay, level will be created always by default. Database index is also there, and table subscription will come under not applicable because we have created it custom table. Okay. Now if we go to this table, other table, we will see number, priority, state, assigned to. These are all coming from task table.
Okay.
See.
Yeah, the form is different. Yes, understood.
Form is there. We can remove the field. We can create ours, or we can use the existing one also. It depends on the requirement.
Okay, bro.
Okay, so this way you will be able to create the tables like the extending extending the task table or without extending the task table, checking the access control without checking the access control. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now so there is one task for you.
Yeah.
You have to create new custom table and you have to replicate this form.
Can you please send the screenshot, bro? 1 second. Let me take a snap.
You can have in your system also. You have
Yeah. 1 second.
this field is
Okay, like same as the instant record, I have to create the things, right?
yes, same type of field is there. You have to create.
Yeah, I'll try to do the things.
Yeah,
I'll do.
then you will get more idea and then you will create the field. Then you can
Mm-hmm.
see the type also, multiple type, date, time,
Yeah.
reference, choice, drop down, that you can check, and then you can one by one see, okay, what is there, what is this, and how we can do this. And if you have any issue, we can discuss it tomorrow,
Yeah, sure. I'll try, bro.
and we will show you how we can write. We will see in later under scripting section. We will start on update set tomorrow, and
Yeah, sure.
one more topic. Okay.
I'll let me do
Yeah,
this
because
task.
update set is a small topic, then we will move ahead. What would be the next topic? Then we will see. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Till then, try to create it, and then we
Yeah.
can discuss on further issues.
Sure, bro.
Okay.